James Banks here for DefinitiveeSports, and I'm here with Fnatic NightEnD at the ESET UK Masters tournament. Now, sadly, NightEnD has been knocked out by Johnny Rico 3-0. Can you explain what went on through the 3 games that you played, and why it was kind of probably more of an unexpected loss than most would have thought?
Well, I think I lost in a convincing fashion. I think it's the first time you're gonna hear me saying this, but I played really bad. I didn't have time to practice, not even 50% as much as I usually practice, because I was traveling too much. And yeah, what can I say? He played pretty well. Obviously much better than me, since he won, so yeah.
Now, do you think it's mainly down to just trying to figure out the game a bit more and understand Heart of the Swarm, so you need a bit more time with it?
Well, I didn't have too much time in the last few weeks. That was the problem. I didn't have time to practice, sadly. I don't think Swarm hosts are in balance.
Okay. So, not a balance issue, that's good. There's not many people, well, a lot of people are complaining about the balance issues. Now, you in general, your personality, whenever we see you, you're always very happy, you're always upbeat. Now, you've had in your career, you'd have a lot of high points where you do some really good results, and then some points where it's not so strong, some losses that you maybe shouldn't have lost, or people would have thought you wouldn't have lost. What are your plans for this year, and do you have a set goal of a major tournament that you want to go in and win?
Well, now I lost to Johnny Rico, and now I can't talk about major event wins. I think that would be silly from me. I will try my best at my next tournament in Stockholm, DreamHack Open, and we'll see after that. I need some serious practice before.
So what's your training schedule going to be like from now up until the DreamHack Open?
Well, I'm just gonna play ladder and custom games combined as much as I can.
And do you have any specific practice partners maybe?
No, not really. No, I don't. Like my teammates sometimes. Zanster, a Mini Eraser, you know him?
Yeah.
Okay.
The new guy?
Yeah, Harstam. Maybe I will play with Sasha, but I don't think so.
Okay.
Since he's in Taiwan, so
yeah.
I don't want to play on US server. I think neither.
Too much lag.
Yeah, too much lag, exactly.
Now, you're one of the longest standing Fnatic members on the StarCraft 2 team at the moment. What have been the reasons for you staying at Fnatic for so long, and what have been the reasons, what's been the good points? Because obviously you must be having a great time for staying there for so long, as a lot of players move teams so much.
Well, first, I just don't like to jump from one team to another for $500 more. So I think that was the main reason.
Okay.
Yeah.
And reasons for just staying, maybe the management or the control or anything like that, or some of the positive sides of it?
Well, my manager is here, so yeah.
Okay, we'll maybe do this. We'll open up later.
Okay.
Get him away. So your time in Korea, obviously when the Fnatic house was open, can you explain some of the experiences that you had over there? Because the Fnatic house in Korea was kind of short-lived. It came up and went down. But what did you see the benefits of from being out there and practicing out there?
I don't think I had any benefits. I felt like I did improve by maybe 10%. That might be much, but I don't know. I don't think the time and the money my team spent did pay off.
Okay.
Mostly because my next tournament after that period, I lost to Stefano in DreamHack Valencia in top 16. I lost to Nercio in DreamHack Bucharest, so basically I lost to Imbalance.
Broodlord Infestor. Yeah. So it's kind of interesting that you say you only see about a 10% increase, you think, for when your time in Korea, because a lot of players, they really want to go out there and they see it as being the best way of practice. So why did you think it wasn't as good as some of what the other players are saying?
Well, I think it is the best way of practice, but it's not like if you go in Korea, you will be much better if you practice there compared with Europe. No, I don't feel that way.
Okay. Now, talking a bit more about the Romanian scene, obviously you are the star player that everyone knows from Romania, but is there any players that are up and coming, or some players that we might need to look out for from your scene?
Well, sadly, no. Like Romanian scene players, like the players, are just a few that play this game. Most of Romanians like to watch, like DreamHack Bucharest had a few thousand people attending there, so that was quite surprising and unexpected. But there aren't many players who play, no.
Okay. And why do you think that is?
I really have no idea. No, maybe the lack of competition in my country, like no tournaments, no nothing. Yeah, maybe that's the reason.
So with that being said, what motivates you to be a professional player, considering the scene doesn't really have, it's not competing you like on a national level? You don't really have to worry about any competition.
Well, actually, well, I'm already a pro gamer, you know. What motivates me to be a one, like many years ago, 5, 6, 7, I don't remember. I was still a kid, and I was watching the pro gamers play. I simply like this job. It's a job, and I felt like I can do it. Like I felt confident. Yeah, and also I had competitions in my country, so I did play like around 10 tournaments in Romania, LANs as well, before I went out.
Okay, yeah. So you build up the skill in your own country there. Now, is there a base for that in Romania now? Like, is there a lot of other LAN events that are going on, or is it just a very small scene?
Sadly, no.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Now, would you like to see maybe, so say in a couple of years' time you stop pro gaming, would you be interested in doing something in esports for the Romanian community?
Well, for the moment, I didn't even think about that, but I would like to do that. I would like to do something for my country, like building a team. I don't think it will help. Depends how it will evolve. So time will tell, I guess. I need to see.
Something to think about at least.
Yeah.
So the ESET UK Masters, this event overall, is very different to most other events you travel around to in Europe. What have been some of the bits that you've really liked about the event, and what bits that you didn't really like so much?
Well, actually the tournament is not too good, in my opinion. Like, I had to play at 4 yesterday, and I played like at 6 my first match. 2 hours delay. The admins are not very like, you need to go to ask them, hey, am I gonna play against, who's my next opponent, when, let's do the maps. That's not a professional. Yeah, they have to come to me. And I ask for seats. They are like, oh, you can sit here, but oh wait, no, you go sit there. Yeah, I don't know, like, not very professional.
Not too much organisation.
No.
Okay, that's fine. Now, looking at the prize pool of the ESET UK Masters, it's obviously brought in a lot of players. We've got some of the Koreans here and the top European levels. From who you know is left in the tournament, who do you think is going to win it?
I think Red has the biggest chance. Yeah.
Why would you say that?
Well, I saw like all the players play so far, and I played against him. I feel like he is the best. Like, Red beat me because he played better. Johnny Rico beat me also because he played better, but mostly because he abused one unit. That, I think it's not imbalance, because I didn't have enough time to practice.
Hadn't worked out just yet.
Yes, so I don't know. So he just abused one unit. So I didn't found Johnny Rico build skilled. Like camp, push, and hope you win.
Yeah.
That was about
And a lot
it.
of small
Yes, exactly. While Red, no, he played like very solid.
Okay. So probably mechanically better than overall.
Much better.
Yeah. Cool. So that's interesting. And now look, there's a lot of success around the Zergs at the moment. Do you see anything for the Protoss units that you want to be using, given the fact you haven't played so much with it? You're saying any units that you really want to get to use more and you can see being very beneficial for the Protoss army?
Yeah, actually, I would like to use Oracle a lot more. I actually didn't use it too much. I don't know how good it is. I heard it's really strong against Terran, so I'm gonna try that out.
Now, any last words or anything else you want to say to the people out there? Because you do have a rather large following, so time for the speak to the fans.
Not that large, but thanks. Well, thanks for the interview, and also thanks for you, all my fans, for support. Also my sponsors and my team, and I guess that's about it.
Well, thank you very much for the interview, NightEnD. Good luck when you go to the DreamHack event, and hopefully you'll get a lot of practice in to do well at that tournament as well. It's been James Banks here for Definitive Esports, and you can check out all of our coverage at d-esports.com. We'll be having many more interviews with the rest of the gamers left in the tournament.